Since last time, we have completed all non-game screens. Let's take a look at them. After launching, the intro will appear with a continue button. Then a menu will appear and the music will start playing. This will also play when you switch between screens. It will only stop when you quit or enter the game. We've placed the version number on the bottom left and the language select on the right. So far English and Czech, because we are a Czech company, of course. In settings you can change the volume, sounds and music sliders are used to this. The change is immediately visible and the value remains even after switching between screens. A confirmation dialog is displayed when you exit. It can be moved around the screen. When entering the game, the music is turned off and blank screen is displayed. When switching back to the menu, the music starts from the beginning. We will now show all the widgets we have created. The first one is label. This one has several styles differing only in font size and text color. Text button has two images, one when not pressed and second when pressed. Window is used for dialog. It has one image set that makes the whole dialog frameable and has a special area for title. The list is the content of the select widget that is displayed when it is clicked. We use the image for the background. The scroll pane is not fully visible but is used in settings when not all elements fit on the screen. We set it to transparent background. Slider is used to change the volume in settings. Finally, the select box, which is used to change the language. We've created a little arrow on the right for it, so it looks clickable. In the drawables, we can see all the graphics elements we use. They are named according to the name of the widget and the field they are for. Worth mentioning is the 9-path format, which makes a pixel box around the image that you use to determine where the content of the element is and where its padding is. Let's take another look of fonts. We can see that one single font is used but in 3 copies. Each of them has a different scaling value set. Skin Composer can't create this, but it can be set manually in the project. Find the font section, copy the font and set a different name. Last time we were bothered by filter when exporting textures. It kept settings itself to linear. In the Skin Composer settings file we can change this behavior and set the filter to nearest as we need. The filtering will then be generated correctly in Atlas file. For playing music, in the menu we created a special stage screen class that takes care of all common stuff for non-game screens. The play music method is called in the menu and stop music is called when the game is started. As you've seen, we also created a localization for English and Czech. It's loaded from the properties file. Android Studio needs to be set to use UTF encoding for property files. This is to make the files readable and editable even in simple editor. Let's take a look at the menu screen. There, in the menu UI object is created the entire UI. Same for the intro and settings. The I, entity and class maps constants to keys from the property file. For example, no is here, exit relay content is here, and so on. Creating a viewport is also common. For Android and iOS, a lower resolution viewport is used to make all elements appear larger and easier to control on the touchscreen. For desktop and other platforms, the resolution is twice as high. Let's see what the difference is. On a big monitor, the smaller size is sufficient, but on a small display it's better to use the larger size. This would give us a complete workflow for menus, and next time we can focus on creating the game itself.